So we were asked to conduct a mini experiment on high quality connections. The first part of it was to identify who we have HQC with often and what kind of patterns or takeaways we can get from those situations. We were also asked to select a goal or area of our life that could benefit from more HQC and to plan, execute, and reflect on set goals or targets in this scenario. So for the planning stage, I tasked myself with picking a goal, listing everyone currently considered a HQC and review if they can help reach target goal. Establish a specific target to be used as a way to quantify success and identify the measures of success. For the first part of the execution stage, I focused on picking a goal. So I would find HQCs that will help balance positive change between work and social domains. For the second part of the execution phase, I listed everyone currently considered an HQC and reviewed if they can help reach the target goal. So the list that I chose was a previous manager that I worked for, and a current manager that I do work for, a team lead that I'm a coworker with, and an old friend. The third thing in the execution stage that I did was establish a specific target to be used as a way to quantify success. To me, this could have been one of two things. My social circle to grow outside of people I currently know. So not to meet connections through current HQCs, but to go out there and find someone who isn't currently part of my social structure and add them to it successfully. The other would be to be more involved in other organizations, whether it be expand myself in the church or just recreational social events that can be reoccurring. For the final part of the execution stage, I identified measures of success being increased social occurrences, whether it's go to church more consistently or just out to eat instead of always staying at home. I also established set guidelines for work to decrease time working over my set hours to a reasonable limit. It's easy to work too hard and forget that you need recuperation time. And increasing the high quality connections to a new social circle. I've done this with some networking at work, whether it be to advance my career or reaching out to some of my coworkers on a more social standing, such as going out to lunch or just conversations that aren't work related, to just try to bond a little bit more socially with people than just making everything about work. So now on to the reflection stage. The first reflection I had during this process is I felt anxious, nervous, and unsure. I don't know if it's because it's something new or I was out of my element. I did notice that near the end it got a little easier to talk to people about it. I don't know if it was because either I found relatable topics with the people I was speaking to about it, or just focusing on it over time, it got easier because it then became a normal conversation. The second reflection I had was regarding using the HQC's principles outside of my social circle to expand my social interactions. So we may not know immediately if someone is a high quality connection or not. We just gotta get out there and speak to people and see what everybody brings to the table, because everybody can learn something from each other. So what we may not deem a high quality connection immediately could grow into one. It's always a work in progress. And with my third reflection, I found an easy way to implement HQC with individuals. It's just being genuine. It goes a long way. Being honest and sincere with your actions and very direct and to the point. Don't try to be facetious or manipulative. People tend to take genuine scenarios a lot better than if they feel like they're being used or people are trying to manipulate the situation to their benefit using them. So what I've found in this mini experiment on HQCs is it tends to coincide with appreciative inquiry. It just goes a long way being genuine and using positive energy when going into situations. People tend to respond better. And when you get people who are more engaged in a respectful manner, you tend to get a positive result. as people are more willing to step forward and discuss things and work on situations with you, because they see it as a growth experience instead of a disciplinary experience for reporting things. So HQCs and appreciative inquiry go a long way. And that's all I have for this discussion. Thank you.